Tommy's is kind of an icon in Los Angeles, and as a result, there's a lot of knockoff Tommy's. Big Tommy's, TOMY'S, Tom's Number 5, Tom's Famous Chili Burgers. We are here today to taste test these competitors to the original Tommy's burger.
I'm sort of curious, why is there no legal consequence?
So I wound up speaking with a guy named Bob Auerbach, whose stepfather, Tom Kulaks, founded the restaurant.
You know, imitation is the highest form of flattery. We don't actually really have a problem with it unless you infringe on our logo, which is the shack. And I think it was bred out of frustration. I really believe that people want to be able to take the concept and franchise it, but we won't do it, we refuse. So what happens is you have these imitators that pop up. And I'll even go try out their burgers. I'm curious, it's just not good.
Let's see how these competitors fare.
So we have two actual original Tommy's burgers.
That's right.
Should we take a bite of these first?
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
It's really simple, right? It's a meat-based chili, a thick slice of beefsteak tomato, pickles and mustard, and there's some cumin in the chili. There's a little bit of a kick, but that's basically it.
Yeah, and the chili cheese sort of becomes this sticky, gloppy sort of super condiment.
Okay, so for me, when I take a bite of this,
Yeah.
it's tinged with nostalgia for me. But for you, no. So what is your perspective?
Yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily choose to eat this because I don't have memories associated with it, but I can see why it's special and I can see why people like it. I'm happy with a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I would agree to a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I've got one from a place called Tom Jr.'s, and this looks to me to be pretty chili heavy, but it seems to have the same basic structure of the Tommy burger. It's not bad. Chili's a little bit saltier, and I think there is a little more chili powder in the chili. I'm gonna also give it a 7. I think it's just as good.
I have a burger from Tom's Express. Right away, I'm struck by the color of the chili, again, which is a bit lighter. Okay. It doesn't taste anything like the Tommy's burger. I think that there are beans in the chili, which is, a huge left turn. And the soggy bun is not doing it for me. I don't know, man.
Not a fan, huh?
I could do without Tom's Express.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do Big Tommy's. Big Tommy's with the stray lettuce parts coming out looks particularly daunting. Pretty light on the chili, and it does seem pretty pasty, pretty beany. Woof. Big Tommy. No. 2 out of 10.
Ooh, this is a more formal burger. Thomas burger.
The Thomas burger.
Everybody else is Tommy or Tommy or Tom's. This is the Thomas burger.
Yes.
And like a gentleman, this burger has come correct. Not bad. The chili has some of the spice of the original. And not just to compare it to the original, it also tastes pretty good for a fast food sort of late night burger. Again, here, like the original burger, the meat is sort of like a vessel for everything that sits on top of it. A generous, heap of the chili and the condiments, and this one isn't bad. So I'm gonna give this a 7.
Wow.
I'm comfortable with that choice.
Daniel Miller of the LA Times pronounces Thomas burger an equal.
Yeah, I mean, for those who are far from an original Tommy's location, but you're close to Thomas burger, I could see this working very easily as a stand-in.
Okay, well, but wait, we've got 2 more. This is Tom's famous chili burger. I mean, this looks like chili, to be fair. Chili doesn't always look pretty. There's a big heaping hunk of lettuce on here, which I personally like. I don't know if it's necessarily gonna work on this kind of burger, but it is something that I just prefer in life. I wanted this to be better. I think this could have been a lot better. If the chili had a little more complexity, right now it's just sort of like meat sauce and there's not a lot of character to it. I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give it 4.5. 4.5. Hey, last one's for
Okay,
you.
last one. I feel like it was fate that I would have to eat this. This was my idea to do this, and I am stuck with the thing that, at least visually, is horrifying. This is Tom's number 5.
I kind of like the two-tone meat that's happening here. Like there's a real contrast in meat color from one part of the patty to the other.
But also, look at this piece of lettuce. I mean, it's orange and brown, a decent amount of brown. Okay. Well, that was a lot of buildup. It was all right.
Okay.
Only because I thought this would be worse, I'm gonna give this a 4.
Oh.
Because
it's still pretty bad though.
But
You
I was
gave
ready.
Tom's Express a 3.
I know, but this looked like it was a 1. I mean, Can you see that? Shame on me for judging a book by its cover. It wasn't quite a 1, so we'll give it a 4.
It's 4 times better than 1.
That is true.
Well, I'm not going to thank you for having me here today, but I'm going to say that you know, I respect the work that you've done here.
Well, all in the name of, good food journalism.
Wow, look at that. I don't know how that happened. I feel like I've scalped a burger person.